Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all good. In today's video I am moving on to my brand new coasters. These are stunning. I'm going to link below where I got them. But this video is also in line with a Decor Rom. So Decor Rom, if you have not heard of them, they are a pigment company. I think they're mostly on Amazon. I already have a set of their pigments from a year and a half ago, and Decor Rom emailed me and asked me if I'd like to try their latest colours, and I said yes please, because yeah, I've used them before and I really like them, and I now know that they do alcohol inks as well, so that will be definitely something I'd like to try. But yeah, so they sent me this box, and inside, oh, it's so pretty. We have got 15 different dyes. Now they are dye pigments, so they're liquid dye pigments, and I think most of them are transparent. The more you add, the more depth of color you get. So to run through them, we've got peach, lemon, kiwi, violet, tangerine, cherry, rose, mango, lavender, pearl, lime, blackcurrant, forget-me-not, clover, and blueberry. And seeing as we're still in the pink zone, we're still going with the Valentine's themed, I'm thinking I'm going to do a set in rose, but also I'm gonna go with violet. So my plan is I'm going to make 4 coasters exactly the same colour, i.e. rose, but I'm going to put just 2 drops or 3 drops into this one, 4, 5, 6, or 2, 4, 6, 8, depending. And then I want a little bit of foil just to add some detail on the side to make them extra sparkly. So let's go. I'm going to mix my resin. The resin I'm using is Vista Cascade, as always. And yeah, going to mix it up and start to add these drops. For safety purposes, I have to absolutely recommend, if you're going to try resin and you're going to work with resin, that you are wearing a respirator. The one I use is a GVS Ellipse half mask. I got this from Screwfix Direct, and these are the filters that clip off when they are done. And I'm also going to be wearing some gloves. And if you are brand new here, this is how I measure my resin. This cup is sellotaped together. It's so old. I use these calibrated cups, and because Vista Cascade, I am measuring by volume. It's really helpful. It's got these ABs. So I pour part A to A and part B to B. If I want more, I go from here to here, and so on and so on and so on. I'm talking to you now with my face mask on, so I am sorry if I'm a little bit deeper, a little bit Darth Vader, but I have separated the resin out. This is going to be for my gold flakes, and this is going to be for the dye. I am back to talk about these. Oh my goodness me. I enjoyed this so much. It was an actual experiment for me to see the color changes, and I really enjoyed it. Now, if you were watching closely, you will have seen that I forgot to use heat on these. So human error. Oh, heartbreak. I've got air bubbles, but that doesn't take away from the color and the pigment use. Here you will see those microscopic air bubbles here. I applied no heat whatsoever. So yeah, really never mind, I'll be able to keep these. Honestly, this one as well as the purple one, it's so subtle, but when you do that, look at that, turn it on its side and the color pops. But look at it this way and it's so subtle. You compare that to the one with the most drops, and as a set, honestly, yeah, really happy with these. It's my first time trying this kind of thing. I very rarely do clear resin, but this, absolutely beautiful. So let me know what you think about the pinks and whether you prefer the pinks or the purples. These were the leftovers of the last bit of resin, and I actually added a couple of drops to those leftovers, and this is as dark as I got it. Unbelievable. And I actually can't even see any air bubbles in these at all, so that's where it had obviously been sitting a while and the air bubbles could rise, but that color is just. And then the final one from the pinks, oh look at this. Doesn't it just look like a giant ruby, but not red? It's just stunning. As experiments go, I have to say, out of the two, the purple has come up as my absolute favorite, and that's not just because they're utterly perfect with no air bubbles but the color, look at that color. I feel like I need to try this as well with the blues, because blue is my favorite color, and I just think the different shades of blue would just blow my mind. So the difference being, the one with only a few drops really does look clear, completely clear, again, until you do this and you can see that absolutely stunning subtle shade, very subtle shade, and not a bubble in sight, not a bubble. You would have seen I heated the mold this time. Before I poured the resin, I used my heat tool to heat the mold. Not too much, you don't want to damage your mold, just enough to get it away from cold. And then I poured it in and used the heat gun again, and it pays off, and then it goes up to the dark. It's just, yeah, I just absolutely love them. Of course, you don't have to use foil in them, you can do whatever you want in them, but bear in mind that when you're using your heat tool on them, that foil is moving around. And I got to the point where I didn't really mind where it ended up. I thought, do you know what, never done it before, let's go for it. And I'm glad I did, because look, I have really enjoyed using these pigments, I have to say, and just adding a drop each time. And by the time I got to the end, like losing count of the drops and just adding loads more in. But yeah, it really was fun to see the colour shifting and the colour change. So thanks to Decor Rom for sending me these. I really have enjoyed using them. Let me know, guys, which colour you prefer, whether you prefer the pinks or the purples. I am 100% on this. It reminds me of a wedding. But I absolutely love it. If you do like the look of these pigments, of course Decor Rom have given me a discount code for you guys, and that is going to be linked in the description box below, again with all materials used. I've got links in my description box for everything I use, tool wise and mold wise, so if you ever want anything, it's all listed there. Of course they are affiliate links, no extra cost to you, but they just help me, and they help me to carry on working on my channel. So I really hope you've loved this, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.